guys, and welcome once again to Megatasticsupertasty. We're going to learn how to make this amazing lasagna pie in this episode. I put the ingredients and the method on how to make it in the description below the video to help you with this recipe. Please hit the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications if you like what you see, to keep updated on all the latest recipes. Okay, so what we got here then is just some simmering water. I got these dried lasagna sheets. I'm just going to toss it in the water. Let them soften up a little bit of a pre-blanch before actually putting the lasagna together. You can see it's still holding its shape, but it's a little bit bendy, but it's not weak in any way. Just gonna set it out now, let it dry off. Okay, so let's just start with the tomato sauce then. I mean, you can use tinned tomatoes if you want, but if you want flavour coming on top of flavour, on top of flavour, on top of flavour, then I suggest you make your own tomato sauce. So I'm going to use half an onion, the white onion, into the oil, let them brown off slightly. So the onions have had 2 minutes to 3 minutes on a medium heat. I'm now going to go in with the garlic. That's about 2 cloves of garlic which has been crushed. The garlic and onion have had 2 minutes. In with the tomatoes, 2 cans, give it a stir. To the sauce, I'm going to add a good tablespoon of tomato sauce, or ketchup, whatever you want to call it. I'm also going to add a good sprinkling of Italian style seasoning. Okay, so the tomato sauce is at about 10 minutes. I'm just going to throw in a good half a tablespoon of sugar, give it a stir, and then I'm going to take it off the heat. So let's get cracking then with the filling for the lasagna. So we've got the carrot, the celery, the garlic, the onion, the bay leaves. Don't forget the recipes underneath the video in the description. But we're going to put all of this now in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Get it all in there. So we're going to mix it all up. So the veg adds 5 minutes. Cheeky little stock cube, vegetable stock cube is going to go in there, add some more flavour. I'm going to add some moisture to that with a good few splashes of Worcester sauce. I'd say that's about, I don't know, tablespoon. And we're going to mix that through the veg now and get that flavour right through that veg. Before we even add the meat, we're getting the flavour in the veg, in that base. The stock cube and the Worcester sauce has gone through all the veg. So what I've done is I've made a ring. Now I'm going to put this beautiful mince in. It's got about a 15% fat content. But we want to get this cooking in there now as well. Get it frying off. And we'll give it a good stir. The mince, can you see it's slightly pink, but some bits are cooked. So we want to keep that mince nice and tender. So what we're going to do is we're going to put one of these beef stock pots in there. I'm going to give it a quick little grind of salt. And what we're going to do is mix now that beef stock pot in through all the mince. And you can see it starts to stick to the mince. And get some extra flavour in there again, boy. I went a bit Nicky Joe then, did I? Nicky boy. Okay, so the mince literally had a couple of minutes with that beef stock in there. It was, 2 at the most on a medium heat. My filmer has gone now. She's gone to speak to her mother because her mother rang her. And clearly speaking to her mother is more important than my YouTube success. Nevertheless, let's get these tomatoes that we made earlier. Remember this? We're going to mix that now with the mince. So let's get it in there. Get it all mixed up. And I will see you in a minute. Here I have about a tablespoon of tomato puree. I'm going to put that in there because that's going to give a nice background umami kind of taste. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. I gave it about 10 minutes, I'd say. I'm now going to add to this. Let me just put the flame back on because I let it cool for 2 seconds to show you. I'm now going to add to this 150 ml of double cream. That's right, double cream. Some might say this is sacrilege. I prefer to call it sacrilege. But trust me, it's an absolute game changer. It is a game changer, because what we're going to do is we're going to put this cream in the mix, and then we're going to bring it down in the oven. So in goes the cream. Look at it now, and I'm going to show you what it looks like later. Foil goes on top. Okay, you want to slightly, just loosely cover it. The mix is out. Let's have a look at it. Can you see in there? Oh, blinking out, that's hot. And use a cloth. I'm gonna give it a quick stir. Look at it, it's changed in colour. It's still so tender. Let's have a taste. Oh my god. Look, come and have a taste. So we're gonna make the white sauce. It's so easy. I got 70 grams of unsalted butter. Make sure it's unsalted. Salted butter will taste bloody horrible. We're gonna melt that down. Get it going in the pan. Oh, look at that. Okay, so the butter's foaming and melted. We're gonna go in with 1 heaped teaspoon of flour, 2 heaped teaspoons of flour, 3 heaped, did I say teaspoons? I meant tablespoons. And we're gonna mix that through. Now with that paste, you need to cook this flour out now over the heat for about a minute to get rid of that raw flour taste. That butter now and the flour has cooked out a bit. It is slightly brown, but I think it's because I used the spoon that was stained with the tomato. Usually that'd be a lot whiter, but it's still good, it's still good. So what we're gonna do, I've got a nutmeg here, and I'm gonna give it just a little grating. Oops, ow, that's boiling. You can buy the powdered form. That's going to add another dimension of flavour. Give that a quick mix through. Okay, so what I want to start doing now is adding milk. Little by little, starts to look like that, which kind of resembles, I don't know, a Weetabix that's been left in milk too long. But you can see it's starting to thicken, okay? But because we done that process at the start, where we brought that flour down with the butter, this will not form lumps. So we're going to keep adding milk now, just bit by bit, until we get it to the consistency that we want. Just keep doing this. Okay, that's the kind of consistency you're looking for. I think it was about a pint of milk that done it in the end, with those quantities of butter and flour. I'm now going to add to that 70 grams of cheddar and 30 grams of parmesan, because we want it really cheesy. In all honesty, that's taken 5 minutes. 5 minutes to make this sauce, and this cheese is going to melt through it now, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. Look how that's changed. Look at the consistency coming on that now. Let's make this bad boy up then. Alright, so lay it on the bottom. I'm just going to go at it now with these sheets. Okay. We have the lasagna built. Yes, I know it's in a round dish, but I'm breaking all the rules with this recipe. But I didn't have a square dish, and I wanted the levels, the layers in there. So just to repeat, that's mince, pasta, cheese sauce, pasta, and then repeat the process all the way up. We got a beautiful thick layer of this cheese sauce on top. Okay, everything's pre-made. So this is gonna have 15 minutes in the oven. Then I'm gonna top with cheese and give it another 20 minutes, and it's gonna be pucker. Okay guys, the lasagna is done. Take a look at that bad boy. I've just taken him out the oven. But let's take a look at him, man. Let's have a look at this. Oh, careful, gentle does it. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, so there it is. That is the ultimate lasagna. I mean, you know, people make lasagnas, but this is just so full of flavour. You know, look at the layers on it. Look at the cheese on it. Look how rich the meat is. That cream makes all the difference. I'm just going to give it a taste. The fork, due to the blanching of pasta, just goes straight through the pasta, look, you know?
Looks nice, Daddy.
Oh, our little man's there. Okay, so that's it. My Megatastic Super Tasty Ultimate Lasagna. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. I'll see you next time.